Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
It's raining today. You got to get used to that. But have you been able to get a feel for Vancouver yet? Things have moved quickly.
Probably not, to be honest. I haven't been here that much, and when I've been here, I've been quite busy. Lots of practicalities, and I got a little feeling of Vancouver, but I'm looking forward also to get a way better feeling of Vancouver.
What made you decide to take this job?
Yeah, that was it was so exciting. I think for me as a player and a coach, that's for my entire career has been in Denmark. Getting into an opportunity like this, where you have the opportunity to coach in the MLS, coach different kinds of players from different cultures, and getting that also a challenge personally, to be honest. And then when you're a coach, you have to look into a lot of stuff. But one of the things is that at least I speak a decent English, so I can also communicate with the players, and that's also very important when you have some options. And I think this has been a great opportunity, and of course I'm all in and looking forward for things to come, but also has got the absolute best impression already of the club and of the players and of everybody around the club.
Jesper, I know hockey's a pretty big sport in Denmark, and there's been some Danish players who have played with the Vancouver Canucks. A guy by the name of Jannik Hansen is on our show on a regular basis. He used to play for Vancouver. But can you put into perspective just how big, and so much success on the international stage, how big is soccer in your country?
Yeah, it's not to take anything away from hockey or anything, but it's by far the biggest sport. I think we call it the national sport, and I think around Europe, it's how it's viewed, right? It's a huge sport in Denmark, and a lot of tension is around soccer in Denmark, and it's a big thing, and it's always Mondays, Tuesdays. You always talk about what happened in the league during the weekend, and that's how things work in Denmark. It's a small country, so it's also a place where you get very easily known for what you're doing when you're in the soccer business.
Yes, Jesper, your style of coaching. What can we expect? We'll get into the big win in Portland, but what can we expect from your team this year in terms of style?
I think a lot of the stuff you saw in Portland is what we would like to be able to do and execute on and do even better going forward. Obviously, every coach says that we would like to attack and score goals, but that's needed when you want to win games. To me, I'm a guy that works very structured with the team, not only off possession but also in possession, how we should do it, and we will try to base the way of play and style of play and in a fluid, possessive, possession-orientated style, and also high pressing. I think that we should not allow the opponents, if we can get away with it, to dictate the game and the pace of the game. We should try at least to do that, and then sometimes we will succeed better than others. In Portland, of course, playing 11 against 10, then you have better opportunity to be the guys that sets the tone of the game. But I think already before the send off, we were off to a good start.
What a great start, 4-1 win in Portland. Hey, Jaden Nelson, 1 goal, 3 assists. Wow. Those were, look at some of the plays he made here. Jesper, what a great game from him.
Yeah, it was a great game from Jaden, and he came in a little later than some of the others, and he didn't start the first game in Saprissa, but came in here for his first start for Vancouver, and you can't get a better start, right? So it was great for him. It was great for the team. We need players to have spectacular games, and he definitely had one.
You also got a difference maker on your team in Ryan Gauld. How great to have a guy like him.
Yeah, it's always great when you have some of your biggest players and big stars always sacrificing for the team, always putting the team up first. Ryan Gold is 100% team player, and brings everything he can every day. And I think that he's of course a guy that leads by example and sets up a good example whenever he's on the pitch and always works hard and then the things that he can do as well. With the ball and finishing off attacks and stuff like that. He looks very. I only seen him for a month now. Right, known him for a good 6 weeks, but it's been a pleasure, and he's a great captain for our team.
Jesper, more about Jaden Nelson, if you don't mind. I don't know if you, I know.
don't mind.
Well, a lot of the people in the Whitecaps front office, they all watch our show. We went on and on about Jaden Nelson yesterday. Man, does he look fast! What makes him so effective? I know we haven't seen him a lot, but what makes him so effective?
I hope that he can stay this effective.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, but he has tremendous speed, of course, and obviously, speed in football is a lot of things, but he has a very high acceleration, and he gets away from opponents. And when he's away, they will not be able to catch him. So I think also for Jaden, of course, this was a spectacular game, and a lot of stuff went the right way. But I like his work ethic. I like the way that he wants to compete. I like that he's also a guy that works hard against the ball, even though that he would like to be a difference maker on the ball. So I think, and that's the thing. You cannot always succeed like he did. When you make assist, you rely on your teammate putting the ball in the back of the net. When you score goals, you have to get into the situations, and I think that it was very good that he came to the situations he did in Poland. But also for me, the most important thing is how you work in your everyday work, because that's what's gonna tell if you're gonna keep up or it's just for one day. But I like the way he works. I like the way he wants to push himself, and that's good.
And he's Canadian. He's going to sell tickets. Jesper.
Yeah.
That was so very impressive. Welcome to Vancouver, Jesper. This was great, and good luck Thursday and good luck Sunday at BC Place. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.